Good mornings.
Good morning.
Hello, Sam. IFLTV,
Yes.
Coogan Cassius here.
How are you, Coogan? Long time.
All
Long
right.
time.
Long time, long time. Any New Year's resolutions for you, or don't you do that?
Um, yeah, just do you know what? And it's a bit strange. We usually like you end an interview with this, but just like I don't know, just enjoying more, kind of living in the moment a little bit more
Okay.
because we're only here once, mate.
We are only here once, indeed. Right, before we kind of get into our boxing chat, yeah, I do want to talk about the horrific situation that came over after Christmas and in between New Year with AJ and the loss of his two very good friends.
Yeah.
Just a horrible, horrendous, tragic situation that occurred in Nigeria, Sam. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm like everyone else when you hear the information and what's happened, but I don't know. It was just sad, wasn't it, to see the pictures of AJ getting out. There's cameras all in his face, and he's just lost his two best friends like tragically. It's just it's a horrendous situation. I didn't know the two guys, but I know a lot of people that did, and everybody just said what great guys they what great guys they were. Um, and look, yeah, just thoughts and prayers go out to the families um, of the two boys that have lost their lives, and obviously AJ as well. Spare a thought for the big man as well, because you can't really imagine what he's going through right now.
No, I don't think anyone can imagine what he's going through. I know he put his first post on Instagram today,
Yeah, seeing that. Yeah,
which I'm sure that in the grand scheme of things he didn't really want to do, and you know, so I can't imagine for a second what he's going through or what the families and like their close friends are going through at the moment. Horrendous.
yeah, awful and like that. Listen, I see some people that are speaking about speculating about his career. What does he do? I'm sure it's the last thing on
Yeah,
Anthony Joshua's mind right now. I don't think it should even be spoken about. I think all that matters is right now is AJ and his the mental state of him that he's just got. He's got good people around him that I'm sure will be galvanizing around him. But again, shocking, awful situation, and yeah, just my heart goes out to everyone involved.
yeah. I mean, just a comment on that. That's something that's really fucking pissed me off, to be honest with you. Seeing people kind of putting out stuff in relation to whether he'll box again. Like,
Doesn't matter. It just
who
doesn't
gives a
matter right
fuck?
now.
No one cares. Like, who cares whether, listen, if he boxes again, who cares? Like, this is not about boxing. Like, and the fact that people are questioning anything about potential fights, whether he's going to fight again, who gives a fuck?
Right. The main thing is the guy's alive. Do you know what I mean? Like, look, the situation is horrendous, but the fact that he's walked out of a situation like that, AJ might just feel like that's what on earth can be going through his head. But one thing that won't be going through his head, I'm virtually certain, is just like what he's doing next with his career. It's just irrelevant, really. It's completely irrelevant. I just think that people shouldn't really be speaking on his career right now.
Yeah, I agree. Totally irrelevant. But yeah, echo your thoughts there on just sending
What
thoughts.
can you say, Coogan? What can you say, really? Like,
You can't say anything. We're
what can you
talking
really
about
say
it.
like,
You
that
can't. You're
can
right.
make a
It makes no
situation
difference.
like that feel better?
Yeah.
All you can say is thoughts and prayers are with, because it's just an unimaginable pain what the families of the two boys are feeling.
Yeah.
AJ, like you can't. There's no words that can come out of anyone's mouth that can make anything better. Or all you can say is just that that is the worst, horrible nightmare of a situation, and you just send as much love and prayers go to the families. That's all I can really say.
Absolutely, absolutely. Um, so yeah, we're only 4 days into the year. Have you been busy or like
Do you know
making
what, Coogan? I don't
fights
really
or not?
like the days. I like Christmas. Obviously, I've got two little kids. You've got a little daughter, so you kind of know what you mean. Now you've got kids. It's kind of like Christmas is fun again. Do you know what I mean? But I don't like the days after Christmas to New Year because one, I don't know what fucking day it is, and I'm losing like even today. Like I'm going to watch Derby County. It's Sunday and it's a 3 o'clock kickoff. I'm confused by it all. To be honest with you, I don't really like it. I, I'm very much a routine person, Coogan. So I don't know. It's just weird that no one has a clue what day it is between Christmas and New Year. I just think, I don't know.
Even now, it's Sunday.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
Sunday.
think,
I don't have a clue.
yeah,
Like, yeah, well, obviously, I know it's Sunday because it doesn't feel like a Sunday. It's just,
yeah.
it's strange. I just prefer, let's just crack on now. We've had Christmas. Let's crack on.
What's your give me your wish list for your fighters for 2026? Come on, straight into it.
I've got a lot of prospects. So I don't know. Like, okay, Jack Catterall against Devin Haney.
Mm,
Conor Walker against Lewis Crocker. Daniel Dubois against Fabio Wardley. Skye Nicholson against Amanda Serrano.
okay.
It's a good list, isn't it?
It's a great list. Let me talk about my highlight from that list, yeah.
Go on.
Conor Walker. What a story and what a year Conor Walker's had, generally has. And there's always one fighter, and if you go through Conor the last few years, there's always one fighter that people like don't really want to back against, but probably have backs against. And I think that is Conor Walker. I think in a lot of his fights, not just his most recent one, but even previous ones, where people are not too sure, but he's like answered every question and he's won the British title, etc. And it's what you can do for him now, isn't it, in 2026? How far you can get him.
Well, look, I signed Conor Walker coming off the Crocker defeat, where he earned it was not good money, Coogan. Do you know what I mean? It weren't good money. But a lot of people said Conor Walker won that fight. I watched the fight. I was ringside. I had a couple of fights on that card, and I thought it could go either way here. But Crocker got the decision. But a lot of people had Conor Walker winning. So signed him on after that. And now the first fight was, as I said to us, says, look, you need to get back to let's get a win on the board and let's go from there. So we did the Lewis Ritson fight, which was not even really the best performance, to be honest with you, from Conor. Then we done Harry Scarf, which I'll be honest, I wasn't overly thrilled about making because Harry Scarf can make anybody look bad.
Horrible.
It's his name, horrible.
Yeah.
And he's a really good fighter, Harry Scarf. He is a really, really good fighter. Lost every second of the fight until it was halfway through the 11th round. But listen, Conor had some bad news before that fight. Shouldn't have really boxed and had a huge cut in the side of his mouth. I'm not making excuses for that performance, but he shouldn't have boxed. But there was no way he was letting me pull him out of the fight. I didn't want him to fight. He did. He pulled a bat out of his pants, stopped him in the 11th. That was an amazing moment to start the year off in January. I got him a great deal in Matchroom. So he had his first defense against Liam Taylor. So that was fight number 3. And then Matchroom wanted to make Pat McCormack against Conor Walker because they kind of listen. Eddie will say himself, Eddie don't like playing the long game. He doesn't. He
Not
doesn't.
anymore. Not
He,
anymore.
he don't like playing the long game. He wants to see where his prospects are at. He wants to see where they're at. And Pat McCormack is, I'm telling you this, I've seen it with my own eyes. He's one of the best fighters, best talents you will ever see, Pat McCormack. And I know people will run him down after because he lost to Conor, but going into it, Pat McCormack is a fucking good fighter, Coogan. A really good fighter. One of the best amateurs, probably the best amateur to come off the GB system. And when Eddie said, look, that's the fight I want to make, I got Conor as much money as I could because I knew it was a hard fight. It's a fight I believed Conor could win, but I also thought this is a 50-50 fight. This Pat McCormack's a great fighter. And I was nervous making the fight, right? Just being honest. But going into fight week, Conor Walker has this ridiculous self-belief, right? And anyone, if you've been around him, it's like he's going on a night out rather than having a fight week. It's literally like he's getting his clobber on, putting his 2 sprays of dupe on, and he's going out for a night out. That's how excited he was. When he landed in Monaco, he was like, I cannot believe I'm it. Like, and I looked at Jamie Moore and says, mate, he's winning this fight. Like, he's going to win this fight. And he was so confident. I wasn't nervous at all on fight night. And after the first round of that fight against Pat McCormack, Jamie Moore looked at me and just winked at me and says, we've got it. That was after round 1 because he got close to him too early. And Pat McCormack can come back again and be a champion. But Conor Walker has proven now, in my opinion, that he's a world-class fighter. And all I want to do for Conor Walker is deliver the biggest and best opportunities. Keep delivering the biggest and best opportunities for him to change his life. I would love to make the Lewis Crocker fight. I'm actively trying to make it. But if it happens, amazing. But if it doesn't, Conor Walker's in a great position. And he's changing his life every time he fights.
We know about the situation with obviously Crocker and Billy Nelson now as well. So would that have been easier to have made if they were still together with conversation?
Billy Nelson, like I said, listen, I don't want to so much kick someone when they're down. The only thing that, listen, Billy irritates the life out of me, right? Because he was making comments online as if to say Jack Catterall's being greedy or he's not getting the fight. This guy's not getting the fight. He's not good enough. And I know full well that he's been training with somebody else. Like he's been training with somebody else. I'm like, you have not spoken to Lewis Crocker for months. So why is he just blatantly lying on there? That was what was annoying me about it. And I just thought, because I knew that he was leaving, but I was thinking, this guy's got some front, saying this, but he makes stupid digs like, oh, Cameron against Gavin Gwynn. And he was in Thailand at the time. He never watched the fight. And he was saying, oh, I can't believe Gavin got the decision. Mate, you never watched the fight. You have not watched the fight. So I don't know. He's a strange guy, Billy, but I don't want to kick him while he's down, but it's not looking good, Brev.
Well, let's talk about Jack Catterall.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a mixed year, would you say?
Well, no, he started off the year and it was a disaster against Barboza. He was there, ready to challenge Teofimo Lopez for the full version of the title for a lot of money, and he lost the fight. This is when a lot of people don't quite understand. It's like, oh, Jack, get him a world title fight. Yeah, he had a world title fight. Like he was on the cusp of one. He had to beat Barboza. I still think he won that fight, but you can't argue when a fight's razor thin and dead close like that. You can't argue. So you have to just accept the fact that Barboza beat him. So we had to rebuild him in a stylistic fight that, if I'm honest, probably was never going to be a great fight, but the money was really good for Jack. But we wanted him to participate in a fight that fans would kind of think, oh, that's an interesting fight. So the Eubank name was hot. And look, it was not the right fight for Jack in the sense of style-wise. It wasn't the greatest spectacle. But Jack won. He won every round. It was easy for him, if I'm honest with you. And then after that, we knew that Jack's obviously made the hard decision to leave a gym that he was in for 10 years and go and train with Bozy Ennis. Now, we thought it was so important that the opponent was right, the stage was right, and Jack delivered in every way. He panicked halfway through the fight because he cut his eye and he thought it was the same cut that it was before, so he thought his face was hanging off. But he got it together, and it was a great performance from Jack. And more importantly, for the fans, it was an exciting fight, right? It was an exciting fight that Jack desperately needed to deliver, because ultimately, it's all right showing you're a great boxer, which is what Jack is, elite level boxer. But it's also about entertaining the fans as well, which Jack has in his locker, and he's proved it against Echo, and Echo's no mug. And now it's about delivering Jack, again, same as Conor Walker, really, the biggest and best opportunities. He's WBO #1, so he's sitting pretty there. And hopefully gets made mandatory to fight Devin Haney this year because that's the fight Jack wants. But Jack's game to fight any of the big names in the welterweight division.
Right, Skye Nicholson. You want to make her and Serrano, yeah?
Yeah, it's a great fight. I mean, look, Serrano boxed somebody I don't even know the name of yesterday. She's a big name. So is Skye. Skye does great numbers. Um, she's kind of dismissed Skye. So if it's an easy fight, let's make it next.
Yeah. I'm assuming, like I said, her goal is to become world champion again, and that's that.
Yeah, look, Sky's got the interim WBC title. She's for Ellie Scott and his WBC belt. The undisputed fight could happen, but if it doesn't, then we just want the biggest and best fights. But I think Serrano fights a really big fight. I think again, Serrano boxed somebody yesterday. Genuinely, I don't know. I wouldn't want to disrespect the girl because I don't know the name of the person she beat yesterday. I just think it's a good fight. Be a good build up. Be good. Be a great fight.
Mm.
Two good clash of styles. It'd be fantastic. Yeah, I'd love to make that fight.
Dubois, what's going on? Because I remember about 3 months ago now, like I think you posted or Frank Warren
Yeah,
posted
Daniel had a little injury. Daniel had a little
he's
niggle.
coming. Yeah.
He's been on holiday, and he'll be back out very, very soon. Very,
How
very
soon?
soon.
How soon?
Very in the next April, latest May.
That's not that soon.
There it is.
Not really. That's like April's nearly half the year gone.
No, it's not. Coogan, it'll be there before you know it, mate. It'll be there before you
Oh,
know it.
we missed Dubois. We want to see Dubois. But what's the
Yeah,
crack with Wardley then? You said you'd like to
I'd,
make
lo- I'd
that
love
point.
to make the fact, but again, this is the thing. Fabio Wardley is the champion, so it'd be a voluntary defense. But again, outside of AJ, Tyson Fury, Usyk, Dubois is the biggest name for Fabio Wardley to fight, which would therefore generate the most money. So, but if Fabio Wardley gets the Usyk fight, then all credit to him. Fabio Wardley deserves that opportunity. But I'm saying outside of those names that I've mentioned, Daniel Dubois is the biggest name. So if he wants to make that fight, we can make it very, very quickly.
Just a random one. I don't know if it's random. Has it ever been discussed? Discussed. Sorry,
Just squashed.
discussed.
Just squashed.
That was what word I was going for there. Dubois and Talma. Has that ever been mentioned?
Listen, all these fights have to happen, don't they? Dubois 28, Moses Itama's fucking 20.
One
It's
now.
yeah, it's going to be. They're going to happen, but I think it will be. That's a fight that will need a belt on the line. Do you know what I mean? That's a fight that will need a belt on the line. But all of them fights Daniel will have. Daniel, look at Daniel's CV, heavyweight CV,
Oh
boxes
no!
anyone.
Oh no! Oh no! Not
Big Dan, mate, he boxes everybody.
Triple D. Come on.
Triple D, mate, he boxes everybody and anyone. Daddy, the daddy.
That'd be cool. Um, Usyk Wilder got an interest in it?
No, not at all. But Usyk can do whatever he wants. He's the greatest of this era. If he wants to box Deontay Wilder, up to him. Am I overly interested in it? Not really. But will I watch it? Yeah, of course I will, because it's Usyk, isn't it? He's a legend.
Yeah, it's a weird one, but we'd
It's a
watch it.
very weird one. Yeah, of
But
course we're all going to watch it. I'm not going to disrespect the fights. Oh, I wouldn't watch it because I would watch it. But if, for example, if it's at 4 o'clock in the morning in America, I would not watch it. I would watch it the day after because I'm too old to be getting up for them type of situations.
I think I'd still watch it at 4 a.m. to be
Would
fair.
you?
Yeah.
You've got an easier life than me, mate, because I have to be up at 6 a.m. So that wouldn't appeal to me, mate, at all.
All right. Well, Fury looks like he's in full mode with his latest.
Tyson Fury's
Oh,
great, and he's like, you know that meme of is it Barney walking in and out the Simpsons Moe's Tavern, and he's literally walks in, puts his hat on, comes out the door, walks in, and does that thing, that revolving door. Death taxes and Tyson Fury coming in and out of retirement. That can be sure. But listen, with Tyson coming back, it can only be good for boxing. It can only be good for boxing. He's got the ability, like an AJ, there's very few that can fill stadiums, and Tyson Fury's one of them. So welcome back, Tyson Fury. Let's have another run. Let's pack some stadiums out. Let's have some great nights.
there were rumors about Fury returning against Makhmudov. I mean, I don't know. I asked Frank
Yeah,
Warren
I've heard
about
that same thing. I mean,
it. Yeah.
again, I just think Tyson can go straight back into mega fights. Usyk 3. Yeah, look, as I say, we've spoke earlier about the Joshua situation. Everyone would love to see that, but it's not the right time to speak about what AJ's doing. But look, Tyson Fury has the ability to pack a stadium, so it can only be good that he's out of retirement for the for the 100th time.
All right. Well, yeah, we generally hope, obviously, we do see the return of Tyson Fury this year. Sam, I just want to quickly run you through Ring Magazine a couple of days ago put their wish list out. So of fights they want to see. And I think with the Ring publishing list, there's a very high chance that these fights could happen
Yeah, yeah.
via Turkey and Sheikh. So let me just kind of quickly run through them and just tell me whether you think they'll happen or whether you like the fight. So the first ones on there was Usyk and Wardley, which was spoken about. Could happen, but you'd like to see that fight, I'm sure.
No, Fabio Wardley deserves it. He deserves his crack. He's earned his stripes and deserves his crack. Do I think that will happen? No, I don't.
Conor Benn-Garcia.
That will definitely happen if Garcia beats Barrios.
Yeah. That will be Conor's next fight, as far as you're
I
concerned.
believe so in May. Yeah, that's what I would be certain of. Yeah.
Okay. Bivol against Benavides.
Yeah, can see that.
Yeah. You like that fight?
Yeah, of course. Two
Great
great
fight.
fighters.
Great fight.
Benavidez is an amazing fighter. Bivol's an amazing fighter. It's a super fight, isn't it? Great, brilliant.
Well, I love this fight. Ennis and Ortiz. That's got to happen, isn't
That's
it?
the best fight in boxing for me. Yeah, I just think it's the best fight in boxing. It has to be made. It just has to be made. Simple as that. I know DAZN are putting a lot of pressure on Golden Boy and Ortiz to make that fight because I know Boots has already signed for it. So yeah, I would love to see that fight.
Caroline Dubois and Turhan. Yeah.
Anybody against Turhan. She's mate. Honestly, I remember she was in the same changing room. Like it was, we had like a space. Conor Walker had this side and Turhan on that side, and I went and I was just like almost like good luck with your fight. And she's like, yes, I win, and I'm like, okay. She just went in there and absolutely pulverized an Olympic gold medalist. So yeah, whoever fights Turhan, good luck and God bless
Mm.
because. And I rate Caroline Dubois.
Yeah, of course.
But I would swerve that like the plague, mate. I would swerve that. No, thank you. I don't want any of that Turkish wilder.
No, she's a Dubois. She don't swerve nothing. Remember that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, she probably will go in there and you think, but you won't want to take one of them on the chops from Elif Turhan. No way.
All right, Opataya and Zerno.
Should have happened ages ago. Yeah, would
Yeah.
love to see that fight. Should be happening next. Yeah, I hope Opataya gets his opportunity. Yeah, to fight for all the belts.
Yeah, I agree. Inoue and Nakatani.
I want to see a new it against Bam Rodriguez.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Okay.
Super fight.
Okay. What? Not Inoue and Nick Ball?
Yeah, I'd like to see that fight. But if you're asking me what fight I want to see Inoue in next and Bam next, I would like them to see them fight each other because I just think it's a mega fight.
Lauren Price and Michaela Mayer.
Yeah, good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see this. Shiraz and Pacheco.
Yeah, I think Shiraz wins that fight.
Do you think what's a harder fight out of Pacheco and Billy?
And Billy.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah, I think Shiraz. I think Shiraz would stop Pacheco.
Okay. Well, look, the last one on there was Fury and AJ, but we don't need to discuss that right now.
No.
So, Sam, listen, have you got anything else you'd like to say? Appreciate your time as always on a Sunday.
Yeah, no, just I'm looking. I'm so excited for the year ahead. 'Cause again, I've got to say Pat Brown, the return of Pat Brown very soon. He'll be fighting for his first title. So yeah, looking to make a good fight for Pat Brown. I've just got loads of great prospects. coming through, and some of them will be fighting for titles this year. Yeah, it's a great year. I'm so excited for. I'm so excited for it, 'cause I think there's going to be some world titles won this year. Coogan,
Can't wait. Can't wait. Sam Jones, much appreciate your time. I'll let you get on with your Sunday afternoon,
thank
and
you, mate.
no doubt we'll catch up with each other in the next.
What are you doing today, Coogan? What's on the agenda for you today?
Not a lot. I'm going to watch a lot of the football that's on from 2 o'clock. There's like 4 games on, and then I'm a Chelsea fan today as they face Man City.
Yeah, they're playing Man City today. I actually think they could get a result there.
Yeah. Not massively confident being at City, but I mean, yeah, I'll be a Chelsea fan today, fully invested.
Fully, I'm going to watch Derby play Wrexham today. That's what I'm doing.
Wrexham. Are you going to meet Ryan Reynolds?
No,
No?
no, definitely not. I just hope my pal Josh Windass doesn't score against Derby like he normally does.
Wrexham quite famously beat Arsenal about 35 years ago.
Did they?
One Mickey Thomas scored a last minute winner in the third round of the FA Cup. How do you not know that?
Why the fuck would I know that?
The biggest giant killing. Arsenal just won the league and they faced Wrexham in the third round of the FA Cup.
What year was that then?
It would have been 92 or 90. Yeah, it was after their
I
91
was
win.
born in '88. I had a
All
season
right,
ticket.
fair enough.
That's what I mean. Calm down, Coogan. I'm not that old. I had
No.
a season ticket at Derby from '96 onwards.
Oh, sorry. You was born in 88. I'm pretty certain this game was in
So you
nine.
wanted me to remember something when I was fucking 3 or 4?
It was it was the 91, 92.
Calm down, Coogan. I was 3.
How do I remember this then? How old was I? I was 11 though, to be fair.
So you're a lot older than me.
That was a that is probably on paper the biggest ever FA Cup giant killing. They was in like whatever the lowest division back then. It would have been called the old fourth division, and they beat Arsenal, who had just won the league. That is mental.
That when Arsenal had Steve Bold and
Well, yeah,
yeah,
Nigel Winterburn, Lee
Nigel-
Easton, Tony Adams.
yeah,
Yeah, I think
91.
Ian Wright had just signed. Had just signed.
Yeah, as I say, I had a season ticket at Derby County from 1996 onwards.
Do you know what my favourite players at Derby was? Gabbiadini.
Marco Gabbiadini, I remember him very well. Used to tough brute of a player. My favourite ever Derby player, while we're on the subject, is Paulo Wanchop.
Ah, one shot, the Costa Rican warrior.
Paulo Wanchop, and
The
if
goal
you
he
remember
scored
his
against
debut, if you remember his
United.
debut,
Go on.
if you remember Paulo Wanchop's debut, he took the ball from just inside his own half at Old
Old
Trafford
Trafford against United. That's what I
and
said. Yeah.
dribbled it past everyone and buried it. And it was
Yeah.
Mark Poom's debut as well, Derby's goalkeeper, Mark
He
Poom.
played for Arsenal as well, didn't he?
Who?
Mark Poom.
I can't remember now.
Yeah, so yeah, we had Arsenal had Poom, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't think he was a starter though, was he? Yeah, but no, that was the glory days of Derby. That was the peak. Yeah, that was the peak. He scored against Derby. He played again for Sunderland, right? And he ran up for a corner and he nutted one in against Derby.
I can't remember
True
that.
story. Watch it back on YouTube. He did. But yeah, that was the glory days of Derby,
I'm
mate.
just looking at Mark Poom at Arsenal. He he made one appearance in
See, I
season.
told you
Yeah, I
he weren't
know.
no
I
big.
just remember he was there. That was all. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. But no, they were the glory days of Derby, which will return one day. I hope in my lifetime.
Mm. Up the Rams.
Oh, the Rams.
Right, Sam. Thank you very much, and no doubt we'll catch up soon.
Nice one, Coogan. See you in a bit, mate.